Roll dice, be nice, and stay tuned. This is the Live to Die podcast.
I really want to talk about hobgoblins because I feel like, one, the only thing that comes to my head is Spider-Man.
Oh, okay, sure.
Never heard of it.
And then two, well, I guess the other thing that comes to my head is like the dragon game.
Sure.
So I don't really
Never
know
heard of it.
much about hobgoblins in this world except that they're kind of tougher.
Quick side note, what is the lore canon on hobgoblins in the dragon game?
And
Do you
there you go. I don't know.
Okay. So in this case, I have an idea. I did a little bit of research. Jason prepped me for this, and he was like, I kind of want to talk hobgoblins since they're showing up. And I have some stuff ready.
I said it like that.
He's really good at the knock voice. Yeah.
I turned into knock knock and was like, hobgoblins is really what I want to talk about.
Let's go around the table. What do you think you know about hobgoblins, or what's a question you have about a hobgoblin, or both?
I feel like they're beefier than a regular goblin
Mm-hmm.
through, and I think it's through some kind of weird mutation or some other, like how Urukai are different than regular orcs kind of deal.
Sure.
I think that I know that they're like short in stature, but like taller than a goblin. But that's all I guess I know.
Sure.
Or think that I know.
Yep, just physical features for me. I honestly don't know. Like they're just
Any questions for you about hobgoblins? Because I said I did a little bit of research.
yeah, tell me the lore, James. God damn it, just do it.
Where did they come from?
Yeah.
Where did they go?
Are they from?
Where did they
Castroville?
come from? Hobgoblin Joe.
Wow, wow. I'm going home. Why is it? You're giving a patch for that? You should take a patch away.
No, you have to understand.
we all held our hand out.
His handout today is killing it.
You have to
I love it.
understand that Cotton Eye Joe is a canon event in my life.
Oh man.
You should have come to the race. They were line dancing to Cotton Eye Joe as
shit.
as like a fun thing to do.
Jared, what do you think you know or questions you have about hobgoblins?
I don't think I know much.
Okay.
I think I know they are like, I think they're like elevated. Like if there are groups of goblins and hobgoblins, they're like more in leadership positions. I think that's about all I know.
They're definitely mean.
They're the Ivy
Yeah.
School kids.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa, get
They're
real racist with it.
What do you mean? I'm just talking about.
They're the
from what I
Ivy
know.
League
Yeah.
goblins.
Oh, the Ivy
The
League.
Ivy
All
League
right.
goblins.
So let's
Yeah,
start
like
with
They went to Notre Dame and Harvard and shit.
let's start with the easy answers. So when you talked about stature.
Yeah.
So this is just straight, you know what? So there's a lot of information about hobgoblins because they're now a playable ancestry. I don't know if they're a base book now or player core 2, but it's pretty easy to find. So there's a whole description. Hobgoblins stand nearly as tall as humans.
Oh, wow.
They tend, though, to have shorter legs and longer arms and torsos, which, if anything, if you're in the know, you'd know that would make them excellent swimmers.
Brian Phelps.
Michael Phelps?
Yeah.
Hobgoblin, actually.
They tend to have
Oh wow, I had no idea.
bald,
Yeah.
wide
Keeps it
heads.
under wraps.
So they have the Paizo goblin like football head, the Hey Arnold head,
Nice.
beady eyes, gray skin that becomes steely blue when tan. So it tans to a blue from a gray.
How sick would that be?
Pretty dope.
To go lay on the beach and come back blue.
Dabba dee, dabba fucking die. Hobgoblins are known to be remarkably hardy, recovering from illness quickly and are able to exert themselves for long periods of time with little difficulty. As a note, the mechanical bones are plus to con, plus to intelligence, and then their their flaw is wisdom.
Are their bones thicker because they're from Saturn?
Nice callback.
Wow.
They mature pretty quickly. They can walk, talk, and hold a weapon by the time they're 1.
Whoa.
Wow.
Okay.
They reach adolescence
Cycles
at
of
8
violence.
to 12, adulthood around 14, and can live up to 70.
That's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
Wait, they can hold a weapon at 1, but
Mhm.
they're not an adult until
8.
It's kind of like
Adulthood at 14.
wow.
they use like Dark Ages aging.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, right.
It's like we're just gonna move everything up by half.
Mhm.
You can move a lot of filth from one place to another.
So, honestly, since you called for it, I'm going to give this to you, Jason,
Oh.
because you were pretty honest about not knowing, but one of your things was right.
Ryan's pissed.
It's like everybody's getting patches.
You've gotten plenty today.
I got one.
Yeah, you shut your mouth. You've got plenty.
Gave him to Trent.
Gave him a Trent. I'm going to start doing the handout thing. It's so
My
fun.
jokes are good.
Yeah, they're really good today. It's good stuff.
So the hobgoblins are very Uruk-hai is actually a really great analog.
Awesome.
And so that's what I wanted to give that patch for, Jason.
Cool.
So here's a little bit of note here about the Cantorian Spring. And I'd like to say we can probably tease this a little bit. By the time this airs, we'll have some of our behind the scenes. This is sort of a tee up for the Jason and James talk Pathfinder lore, be our sort of talk back. We'll try to talk a little bit more about the show. This will be on the what's it called? Patreon things. But Jason and I have been shopping.
We shouldn't have put that bourbon in the,
Yeah, you guys are
in the
drunk.
juice.
as a matter of fact, but I think one of the first ones that we have, and by the time this airs, we should have it done. I think Ryan's talked about jumping in on episode 1 as well, but Jason wanted to do one
100%.
on Brevin politics.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
And talking through the noble houses as kind of a cool backpiece. And then we've said that the goal will be to have some, like, whatever the topic is, plus some specific questions about things that have happened behind the GM screen and just sort of game talk. Jason, here you go. The Cantorian Spring. In days long past, Cantoris, the goddess of life, transformations, and forest, so a former god, created a staff called the Cantorian Spring and placed it on Golarion for the fledgling mortals to find. A powerful devil named Canzoriant learned of the staff, slew the Cantors, claiming it for himself, using the Cantorian Spring's power, transformed early goblins into more powerful and calculating hobgoblins, instilling in them a hatred for elves in an attempt to create an army of shock troops against the elves, alien occupiers of the planet.
Dude,
Oh,
Cool.
did my backup just become a hobgoblin?
I was
Maybe.
gonna say messed up, but yeah, that's actually kind of defensible.
Galarian ID4 was elves. Just think about it.
Mm.
Mhm.
After a failed attempt by the elves to claim the staff, Cantorian Spring disappeared and hasn't been seen since.
The name of the staff is Cantorian Spring.
Yep, made by Cantorus. And so this demon
What level item was that?
This demon slew the god, Cantorus, took the staff, created hobgoblins as shock troops to attack elves. Keep in mind, elves are aliens canonically in
Mhm.
Pathfinder. So here's some interesting kind
Colonial
of notes.
invaders, apparently.
Yep.
International relationships on hobgoblins. Oprek. Let me go back up because this is actually fascinating. Society. Hobgoblins structure their society after military hierarchies. Each civilian group, such as farming collectives or trading houses, organized into regiments, companies, and divisions. Most hobgoblins fixate on social status. Many constantly strive to advance their social position. Hobgoblin punishments are primarily social demotions, although executions are common for serious crimes such as arson or desertion. Hobgoblin veterans hold a high place in society, usually becoming leaders or advisors. Magic is rarely practiced and often derided. Part of that was the original cultural installation in their war against elves, who
Sure.
had a lot of historical practices with arcane arts. As most hobgoblins don't trust it over the strength of their own sword arms, and the arts tend to have a military bent, many hobgoblins consider their stirring marches and weaponsmithing the only artistic endeavors worth pursuing, though Oprek's enforced era of peace is bringing a change to this.
So maybe I can appeal to these hobgoblins' sense of militarism.
That's what I was going to say, man. Like, they kind of sound
Like they'd be
Kinda
good at
well-
big turtles.
well organized. They're very well organized.
Yeah,
They have
100%.
like a societal structure.
Let me
Mhm.
give you three more things, but I love
Yeah.
Galarion's lore. Hobgoblins.
That's why we
The
play this game.
reputation
Yep.
of hobgoblins in the Inner Sea region has been upended by Oprek, the hobgoblin nation established recently in the mountains between Nindal and Nirmathas. The Iron Fang Legion that stormed through Malthun and Nirmathas only a few years ago made a calculated decision to cease fighting, claim Oprek as a new homeland, and seek peace with neighbors. Now under strict orders to not start conflicts with other nations, the hobgoblins of Oprek have begun to cautiously investigate Avestan in the spirit of cooperation rather than conquest. Many people, especially those that suffered terrible cruelties under the Iron Fang Legion, fear this is simply a pause in aggression while Oprek gains enough strength to crush its rivals. Others hope these bold soldiers might prove to be allies against the endless hordes of the Whispering Tyrant. And canonically, hobgoblins played a big part in the Goblin Wars. If you remember a little bit from
Yep.
Fall of Plague Zone, that's sort of there's veterans from that war who are around for that. However, if I remember correctly, in reading parts about the Whispering Tyrant, the hobgoblins have contributed some amount of troops to help against the
Damn.
Whispering Tyrant,
Okay.
and their legions are considered to be whereas so you had the knightly orders that were pretty ready.
Right.
but not a lot of other folks had much in the way of standing armies there. The orcs of the Holds of Belkzen have thrown in some considerable help, if I remember correctly, against the Whispering Tyrant. But yeah, the Hobgoblin nations have brought in like intense ones, and there's some really cool pieces, and I think some really wonderful lore opportunities to talk about people who were veterans of the Goblin Blood Wars fighting alongside hobgoblins against the undead legions and having this whole moment of like, well, I guess they're kind of fucking glad they're on our side now. Sort of shit.
Right.
Final things
Damn.
in here that I think are interesting. Though familiar with the chaos of war, most hobgoblins have orderly minds and prefer to live within established hierarchies. While many hobgoblins consider sentimentality weak, those with mild temperaments have recently found success in diplomacy and international outreach. As a result, hobgoblin adventurers are usually lawful neutral. You can see this is a little dated here. With only those rejecting or raised outside of the militaristic society as chaotic. Faith has little place in hobgoblin society, as many feel it is impractical, though religious hobgoblins can gain a begrudging modicum of acceptance due to their useful healing magic.
Makes sense.
Finally, I wanted to touch on this, which I thought was interesting. Oprek holds a powerful magical tool that has contributed to its economic boom, the Onyx Key. Through this powerful artifact, the nation creates planar tunnels that facilitate easy, seamless travel across Galarian.
Whoa.
Yeah. Using the artifact, General Azarsi contacted her fellow hobgoblin nations of Cowling and later Rocklow, establishing trade between the three powers. And this is across the globe. These pacts have faced their share of difficulties. However, Oprek and Rocklow quickly grew into the close allies, but Cowling's harsh traditionalism, even among hobgoblins, has complicated diplomatic progress. I guess I'll note one more thing, which I think is fun. To many, the specter of Oprek looms large over the Eye of Dread region. While the Whispering Tyrant is a far more fearsome figure, nearby nations worry that once he is defeated, Oprek will be the next monstrous powerhouse on their doorstep. Some nations, like Druma, realizing the potential of Oprek as an economic ally. Others, like Malthun and Nirmathas, still feel the sting of the Iron Fang invasion and hold unchecked grudges. Nidal has reached out to extend their non-aggression agreement, and Nirmathas appears grudgingly set to follow suit. Malthun remains undecided, or at least unspoken, about its leanings, though rumors suggest that hostility between Oprek and Malthun is rising behind the scenes.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah. Fucking love the world building in this
It's
game.
so it's just awesome.
Did we just find some homies though? Maybe. I don't
Yeah.
know.
So how long ago was the fight against the Whispering Tyrant?
I mean, that is still ongoing.
But like the last.
The big shit, if I
Yeah.
want to remember correctly, it happened at the beginning, the end of first edition, beginning of second edition, which was when we started our Age of Ashes game, which was 2019. So it's about 4 or 5 years ago was when
Okay.
like it really kicked off.
Sure.
So Arthur probably would have seen some occasionally
But like his dad was probably directly involved
in
fighting the Whispering
Oh,
Tyrant.
100%. Like
Yeah.
any of the Knightly Orders. So you would have kind of come up in the post-Whispering Tyrant era when a lot of troops were being gathered. And
Yeah.
there's a lot more, like you read through some of the Knightly Orders book about it. Like they used to be very separately, but the majority of
Yeah.
Knightly Orders have sort of all agreed, like, yo, everything else is second.
Yeah.
Voldemort's number one.
Right.
4719, he overran and then was eventually
God, I feel
defeated.
good about that.
Yep.
4719.
Yeah, he was defeated. However, his legions and presence are still
Still
enemies.
there, man.
It's sort of the new Sarkorius scar now that that's been closed.
100%.
Yeah.
So are elves space pirates?
Some of them are pirates, but elves are the big space species ancestry.
The space imperialists.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Fucking elves.
Evil
Hobgoblins are the
empire.
new. Hobgoblins are in. Elves are out.
All right.
Well, let's go home.
Yeah,
All
I think you're good.
Yeah,
Sounds
go
like
Back
we're-
to Shadow Shield.
All right,
fine.
this is your guys' place now.
Go get the king.
Yep.
So
Speaking
we're
of hobgoblins,
so we're in the room with these fellas, and they've laid down their arms.
their arms are literally on the ground.
They've taken their arms off at the joints,
Yeah.
and they're just right here.
Nope, at the shoulder, not at the
Do
elbow.
they look scared?
Oh, so sorry. Yeah, they're a little overwhelmed. Like they just saw you walk through this door, and like one of you went down and then was brought back up as this flaming sword paladin just hanged and fucking Lucky. I mean, like let's not take the fact that Lucky's under there just dipping, ducking, dodging, weaving,
No kidding.
dodging. Just boom, boom,
Old Patches
boom.
O'Houlihan.
Yep.
Yeah,
He's a
Scratches O'Houlihan.
wise and well sought out trainer.
Yeah, I think honestly, like they're a little wowed by it, and everything we just read. I think there's a certain amount of respect for like the discipline with which all of you exercise that. I think they probably look down a little bit in the bond modding
Don't hate it.
Not respectful.
Mm-hmm.
But they are there. So you have them. They're sort of tied, but they're being cooperative. I don't know if it's as much you can't tell if is it a respect thing. It's very likely a like you just killed all these people and they really want to live.
That's
thing.
fine. No, we're cool with that relationship.
Yeah.
Can we get them to come to this side of the grease?
The grease could have
I
worn
can,
off by now.
I
Can we
dismiss
use their
the grease.
bodies to soak up the grease like
Yeah.
a mop?
No, done.
Very weird.
Like pieces of bread.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, now stand up, you greasy bitch.
Wow.
It escalated quickly.
You greasy hob.
Why should we let you go?
We can help you. In return for our lives,
What are you going to help us with?
Hargalka.
Oh, you go on. What do you know about Hargalka?
Bless you.
No, it's the bad guy. We're
Oh.
here.
Look, first, we thought there was an appeal to Hargalka's claims, a chance to create a strong nation, conquering the softer neighboring human lands, but, well, not only has he turned out to be far more chaotic than we would like to see in our leaders, but as you've demonstrated, was quite not the soft, easy lands for the taking we perceived you to be.
Nikolai's cleaning his fingernails with an arrow. Oh, is that true?
What's he
Well.
saying?
This is all in common.
Oh,
cool.
Oh, yeah, otherwise Nikolai would just be like, I don't know what to say.
And you're like, I just still saying, wait, what does that mean?
Yeah.
How do
Maybe.
we know you will not kill us as soon as you leave? Or as soon as we let you go?
You have our word.
And what is your word to me?
Nothing.
Oh,
But
well.
we have not broken it to you at all.
What would you expect to happen after
Where will
Hargalka is laid low?
Yeah,
What
where
do
will
want
you
to
go?
happen?
We made it clear. Give us our lives, that we might make our way in the world. What do you propose?
Is it just the two of you? Is it just the two of you? That's
There are
pretty
4
much the
more
same.
of us.
Where are they? Up this shit-covered trapdoor over here.
Fuck no. Those are the harpies.
Oh, God.
Oh, shit.
No, our kin are up on the 2nd level of the outpost.
And 2 more of them, you said?
Yeah, 4. Az,
4 more.
Mazkol, Volmak, Hathkren.
Well,
Should we send them up to just
And
go
bring 'em back
yeah,
down?
Bring them down and
Or
just tell them to leave?
send them up to infiltrate, and then when we get up there, they're like, gotcha, bitch.
Yeah. I like that
Are they
idea.
going to do that to their own people?
I'm going to ask
No,
them.
not to ambush the hobgoblins.
We're not going to kill the... Yeah, well,
Yeah.
and... So,
Oh, I see what you're saying.
how about this? You go up there.
You seem ununited in your cause.
Well, we're new at this, actually. We've only been running a country for a few
This
months
is called
now.
democracy.
Let's...
Maybe you've heard of it.
We'll send you up. You'll let everyone know on the sly what's happening. And when the time comes, you and your hobgoblin friends help us. If you keep to your word and we are victorious here today, you will live. But what we do with you will depend on how the fight goes.
Arthur will take his sword to it. Here is what happens if you don't keep to you. And he just like puts it in the ground.
Nikolai's, but we do also, we reward many who have helped us in the past.
The only rewards we're asking for are our lives.
In eternal peace, you do not come after Shatter Shield ever again. Or you and everyone you know will receive what you saw today.
They sort of like look at each other. One of them kind of looks back. We cannot promise that we will never draw a blade against wherever you're from. If we one day are in an army and we march upon you, I will not stay my hand for this act of kindness now, but we shall not turn against you on our own.
I think we have to kill you then.
Yeah, like where is this army that you're talking about? Tell me more. I need to know
I
more
am
about
a part
yeah.
of no army. I just know that in the future, I know that shall I find myself with a home in need of defending, I will not cease to defend myself against you.
What
We're-
if your home you needed to defend was ours?
Interesting.
There's a lot of crazy people in our town, man.
You're not really selling me on it.
Like in a good way.
They're fucking insane.
Like, it's a good place to be,
Our
man.
Golgo's chaotic.
No, that's the issue we had with Golka was the chaos.
I mean,
And,
What sort of life would there be for us in your home? You called it Shatter Shield? What
it's
sort of
named,
defensible place is that?
it's named after a time that a friend of ours got killed. His shield was
You let
broken.
your friends die?
All right, you're going to
In
die.
battle.
Kill him.
He died in battle.
He died in
We
battle.
have
An honorable
we have
death.
a tri-bridge. That's pretty cool.
We do have a tri-bridge.
Shit, those are hard to make.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, they are.
he kind of looks around at the group. Perhaps this fortress will need someone to take care of it after we remove all the trolls.
Interesting. A sort of regional lordship.
Sure.
Governorship, maybe.
We're really the government is fleshing itself out. It's already changed a couple of times.
We're a
there's,
big
def-
fan of highly regimented government here.
yeah,
Yeah.
there's definitely going to be term limits, though.
Yeah, right. What if it's more along the lines of, we generally leave you alone, but ask for your aid in times where it's needed.
Perhaps. you're
Hobgoblins are
interested-
known for their
So long as you're not aggressive
Melee.
toward us.
military might. Perhaps
Do you have a military?
not.
Let's
Look, we're
He's
building.
baked in one.
can we just say we're gonna like save their lives and not promise them any lordships?
Jonas is like,
He's the smart one.
Our deal that we offer is simple. We will assist you in the fight against Hargalka. To be honest, you've proven yourselves strong, but we will be pragmatic ourselves. Many allies belong to the king. If you make it against the king for that fight, we shall show up.
I
And
mean,
the others...
How many allies are
What
we
other
talking?
allies are in here specifically?
Oh, Jesus. Oh,
We got the
Jesus.
harpies.
by Gorham.
It's just some pantheon.
For now. We're still like... Actually, I think Gorham's probably dying right about it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
In
as we
Gorham's
speak.
memory.
Wow, spoilers.
There's several more upstairs. We will not help you with them. The main groups you have left to deal with are,
I thought you guys didn't believe in religion.
well, Gorham was like kind of cool. He's dead now, but we get it.
We like the gods after they're dead.
The only good god is a dead god.
Um,
Nagrundy,
Wow, that hurt my feelings.
yours seem to be with you, but I respect your strength more than your faith. And stuff.
They kind of go hand in hand, but I digress.
let's all get
If
to
we join you,
heads
the only
together.
threats you have left, if us and the rest of our kin are with you, are the Harpies, Nagrundi, and the throne room itself.
Is it possible that your other kin would not agree to this deal?
If you let us go to them, we will let them know.
Nikolai walks up to
It would be an honor for us to have each say we were a part of claiming a king's crown, crashing it to the ground.
goes up to Greasy Guts, green one,
Wow.
and gives him shakes his hand. You have a deal.
Their hands are tied behind their back. You said that.
Okay, then I go over and use my
He
dagger to
shakes his hand while it's still tied.
He cuts
and,
off his hand and
awkwardly
shakes
staring
it.
him right in the eye.
We will go and talk to them.
Do not betray us.
Or I will kill you personally.
And as they stand up, she looks at you. Do not let us down, and we will not betray you.
Deal.
Also, just like a heads up, if you go to the door to the north there, it's a whole fucking thing. They've told us to leave it alone.
What do you mean the whole thing? We're sort
They
of
just say it's really dangerous, and they told us to leave it alone.
I'm definitely going in there.
Yeah, gotta
going
go
in
in
there.
there now.
Yeah.
Because we're not
It's
wusses
too intriguing.
like you are, apparently.
There's treasure in there.
So you cut them free.
That's
and you
definitely a trapdoor, though. We should be careful.
You cut them free, and they
Cut 'em free.
head into that main room up the stairs to the
Mhm.
second level, and they unspawn. Video
Sure,
game
sure.
style.
Unspawn, disappear into the black.
Yeah.
Nikolai kind of looks at you three and do you think that we just made a mistake?
Oh, yeah, they're definitely going to betray us.
Certainly.
What's the
I mean, we're
McNulty meme in the car?
Yeah.
we're fighting our way through here anyways. Seems like a calculated risk.
Sure.
Can we
You think they would let us rest down here? You think they would
Yeah, I don't think so.
keep him at bay for like 12 hours?
Maybe we have an hour or two, but
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're probably good.
All right. So what's next for all of you? Oh, also, if is anyone taking name notes? Because I have names.
Yeah.
Do you want that? You ready for this shit?
1 second. Get to
I
the
don't think
next
you're
Stop
ready.
the answers-
the
His
answer's
name.
no.
Gobbo McGobblestein.
I will also. We didn't do this off air this time, but I will
Joseph
need some
Goblins.
healing.
Boo. Yeah, get that healing.
Okay, who are some names?
So the two that you just talked to were Emma Kra, Imakra. She was the one that you were talking to the majority of the time. And the other one who didn't talk to a lot, but Olzu, Olzu. Imakra and Ozul.
Okay.
Olzu.
Did they both just look like martial characters?
Sharpshooters.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
They were rocking, I can give you a little more details, crossbows, scale mail, short sword.
Okay.
Nothing too fancy. You have a little bit of art. We're not going to do a whole describe drop, but
Awesome.
that's what they look like.
Oh,
They
they've
look
been
like a-
tanning.
Tall blue goblin.
Yeah.
We'll just get back from vacation, did you?
Yeah.
Somewhere nice.
So I think a couple things I'd like to do.
Don't
Is there
come
a
to
way
Shadow
that
Shield. We don't have vacation time yet.
sabotage that trapdoor up above so they can't open it and get down. We can deal with them that way. Would be awesome.
That'd be cool.
I might be able to.
And then
do
I
something.
definitely want to check in here, but I don't necessarily want to fight them.
The harpies?
Yeah, if we're not gonna be able to rest, if we can save our stuff for the throne room.
I want to say that there's probably a point where upstairs is visible by like a tower and they're going to join in.
That's actually kind of a good point.
Man, if only you would have asked the hobgoblins.
Yeah. Well, they're gone.
They're
so.
gone.
Well, I'd say we go into this other room.
The one to the
Definitely
north?
the one where they said
one they
don't
said
go
don't
into.
go in.
100%.
Yeah, absolutely.
100%.
Can we look around
Yeah, check
the
for
not
traps.
dangerous places?
Don't
first?
push the
Yeah.
red button.
Yeah.
Do you want
The
to
not
like,
imminently dangerous places. First.
you mean like the big room with the stairs
yeah,
they went
yeah,
up?
specifically that room.
Yeah, let's give you a little bit of info. It's a fucking big room. I think that's what, 10, 20, 30, 40. It's like 80 feet by 90 feet. It's a
Mhm.
huge
It's like
fucking room
Yeah, it is
Cathedral
very
style.
big.
with a couple of pillars, a balcony around the edges, and a huge set of double stairs. Yeah, I can go ahead and read that. This is the great
And the arrows
hall.
on the stairs indicate that
They go up
they
to the
go to
second
the
floor.
west.
They go west and vertically up.
It's an escalator.
Fuck all of you. So, columns support the high vaulted ceilings of this great hall. In the middle of the room, a grand staircase leads up to a massive stone throne, perched on a balcony that wraps around the sides of the hall. Its balustrade carved to resemble a series of stone hammers.
Mm. Very cool.
Jonas, for you, like ancient dwarven craftsmanship. The balcony, 20 feet above the main floor, with the ceiling 30 feet above that. So at the center, it's a 50-foot tall great hall, still completely in stone here.
Very cool. Very cool.
Oh, so it's like kind of partially open to the top. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
To the top
That's why
floor,
I think
yeah.
the
Interesting.
harpies
yeah.
are going to be able to see down.
Are we in that room?
I
I
think
mean, we must be if we're getting the drop, the description.
Maybe
So
we
can
just-
we see?
You can see it, yeah, looking
saw
in this
as
room.
they were going in.
Does it look
You
like
can
we
stick your
can
head in here.
see to the tower? To the
Nope.
We can't. To the
So like there's
southwest.
basically imagine there's like a U-shaped balcony
Right.
around the top, and then there's a little throne, and there's double doors behind the throne. The whole rest of the second floor would be probably
Holy
through
crap.
hallways around back behind the throne on the
Okay,
second
This
floor.
place is huge.
Yeah, it's pretty big.
Huge.
It's really cool.
Yeah.
If you expand your kingdom to include it, you can have this,
This is where
place.
Juggard could live.
Mhm.
it is dwarven.
Yeah. Old dwarf shit.
Could be where Short and Scaly set up
Yeah,
Yeah.
yes.
abandoned temple.
Be down.
I want to check in here real bad.
So you want to go up to that north place?
We need to
100%.
take a quick break while
Sure.
I get some healing. I am very hurt right now.
Oh, but then there's also these doors to the east as well.
You can open those and peek real quick. Those doors to the east lead out onto. Fuck, I'll just use the actual physical book. It's the easiest. This is the approach that the kobolds pointed out to you up the cliffside.
This would have been the front
Yeah,
door.
so it's a narrow path that winds its way up the hill, a steep cliff face on one side,
I only
a
need,
sheer
like,
drop going vertically up, and a drop off to the other more than
20.
100 feet
Oh,
down.
And we would have, the harpies, I bet you anything that the tower is exposed to the outside and it's not going to be able to see underground into here. That's my gut.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you look at it, you can open it, you can hear the wind just like
Yeah.
whistling, and you look out over the forest that you spent the last several days riding through.
Mm-hmm.
Now you're above it. I mean,
Love it.
you're 100 plus feet off the ground, so you're easily 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 feet above tree line up here
Whoa.
looking out over this forest.
I stick my head out the door.
Yeah.
And in Jotun, I say, Harpies, you can go home.
Okay.
No, I'm just
Well, boss said it.
We're good.
Per diem.
I need 11 HP.
Okay.
Yeah, how long is this going to take? Should we pause and do this
I have
real
ward
quick?
medic, so I
Yeah,
got.
let's pause real quick.
Okay, so we spent an hour in the Barbican with grease and blood and trolls everywhere, healing the
Also
party up.
means focus spells.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Do I get all 3?
You have
You'd
to pray for 30
refocus
minutes.
3 times.
Yeah, you have to
So I
spend
get
30 minutes
2.
praying.
Oh, to get all 3. Oh,
Yeah.
it's 10 minutes? Pfft, yeah, we're good.
You good?
So,
Because I can pray while I'm being healed.
100%, yeah.
Sweet.
All right. So you want to go check out that door to the north? Is that what I'm
100%.
hearing?
Check the traps.
Let's check that for traps.
Detecting
Yeah,
magic.
I'm checking.
Well,
All right,
doing
yeah,
stealth
let's go around the room.
And
Who's- Who's doing what in terms of
Trap
exploration?
You're gonna trap
finding.
find?
And what's your
Yeah.
bonus? I'm
All
gonna write this
detect
on my
magic
sheet.
if you're going to trap find.
All
What's your
scout.
perception for traps?
11.
All right.
Unless I can use thievery. That's 13.
No, it's perception for this.
All right.
What about you, Nicola? You also keeping an eye out for danger?
I'm actually gonna go back to the looking at the walls, the surroundings, for any kind of recall knowledge
Okay.
stuff I can try to glean.
What's your? Okay, I'll ask you for some specific stuff.
Yeah.
And you're detecting magic.
Unless you want to trade, and I can do lore stolen lands for the walls and
We'll
stuff.
do that. Okay,
Yeah.
we'll do that.
If that
Yeah,
makes
because
more
you're
sense.
more at the lore, better
Yeah,
at the lore
yeah,
stuff
yeah.
than me.
All right. So you open that door to the north. Who's in the front? It's a 5-foot wide hallway, so it's pretty narrow.
Probably me if I'm
Lucky.
trap
Yes.
finding.
Yeah.
Looking
All right,
for
so Lucky, you'll
traps.
open that door. You see it goes 10 feet to the north before it starts kind of tacking northwest for another 15 feet. You round that corner. Still a lot of the same hewn stonework you're seeing everywhere. You've got the light Nikolai made for you in hand. It's shining out. As you round the corner, it's another 15 feet until it begins to open up a little bit. You can see bas-relief on the walls of this room depicting dwarves forging weapons, fighting giants, mining precious gemstones, performing all sorts of other, characteristic
Dwarvy shit.
Yeah, dwarf shit. Along the northern wall, you can kind of just barely see water is flowing out of the head of a graven warhammer to fill a font. Dust covers pretty much everything else in this room, though you do see a disturbed path going from the middle of the room to the eastern entrance you yourself are at. And on the western side, you can make out a single door.
Knowledge.
Drink the water. It's gonna make you strong.
Okay.
That's some Torag water.
Torag
What's your
water.
religion bonus, Ryan?
It sounds like some fancy water.
I don't have religion. I have lore stolen lands and lore architecture.
Okay.
Then should we both be doing this?
But yeah, I guess so. I mean, but I
Do you
just,
want to do
yeah,
a religion check?
I'll do religion
Yeah.
if you want to do the others.
I'll do stolen lands.
Mine's 11, by the way.
Yeah, you see, it's a lot of very Torag looking shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Plus 11. Yeah. So it looks very Toraggy.
Should I drink it?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna cup some water in my hands and drink it.
Oh, so you're going into the room.
We're scouting for
100%,
traps.
yeah.
but yes.
I thought we were in the room. Yes.
You're at the door. You're
Oh,
through the
okay.
mouth of the room.
He is looking for traps.
Okay. And I've
Fuck.
rolled for that. You're all good.
Okay.
So you walk up to the fountain.
Yeah.
I'll walk in.
Let me finish this.
I'll walk in first.
Alcoholic beverage.
Since I
first.
am leading, since I'm
Sure.
just making sure
I'm ready
traps
to
are
die.
So as soon as you make it 10 feet into the room,
Ah, poop.
you feel a weight settle on all of you. I need each one of you to roll me a will save.
Oh, okay. It's dangerous in there.
Oh, hell yeah.
You just drank from the Cantorian Springs.
Who's got what for will
28.
saves?
I'm gonna
23 for Jonas.
30.
I'm gonna patch.
Okay. So the DC is 25. So who's succeeding right now?
Oh, wow.
Yay.
Okay. And we got a patch.
I think everybody but
I
Jonas.
succeeded.
No
Jonas
crits
failed.
anywhere, right?
27.
Okay. So those of you who succeed, you feel pressed down by the weight. And you have a minus 10-foot penalty to all speeds for as long as you remain in the room.
Oh wow.
Ryan, Jonas failed. You are knocked prone into a prostrate religious position.
Ha.
Like,
It's like this room got crazy.
You're a prostate.
Drop down, prostate up.
Prostate religion.
Oh, this is why they're telling them to stay out of there because this is like a magical
This is going to
trap.
be like like you have to have like dwarven hardiness to
Yeah.
like get in here and walk.
and now I need everyone to roll initiative.
nice.
Ooh.
And it's
Oh, no.
perception for everyone except for Jonas and Nikolai, who get to roll religion.
Okay.
Oh,
Can I-
damn.
can I
I'm
roll religion?
Real bad at
You
that.
are specifically like, oh, you can. You can roll religion.
Okay.
Was no one scouting?
I was. Yep.
Yep. So y'all get a +1.
Why am I rolling religion? I'm just checking.
Because you were like you were trying to recall knowledge at the
I
time.
was doing lore stolen lands. If that's okay.
It's for this, it's religion
Okay.
specifically.
Well, that's gonna be bad.
That's fine. Who's got the highest?
Not Jonas.
I got a 13.
25.
24.
Hey.
11 for Jonas.
Wow.
I rolled a 2.
I have
Okay.
a +1 religion.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you guys took +1 for scouting.
12 for Jonas.
Okay.
It's 13.
All right.
Doesn't matter.
So, all of a sudden, ghostly images chanting dwarves start to
Haunt.
come out from between the areas.
Cool.
All right, we're going to target the first three of you, Arthur, Lucky, and Nikolai. They start swarming towards all of you. And they rush forward, touching their brows. Your head is all of a sudden mentally just overwhelmed mentally with these choirs in Dwarvish. Do any of you speak Dwarvish?
I do not.
Hilariously, no.
I do not.
Like intense, over the top, just basically like just loud yelling in Dwarvish.
Imagine it's just like angry German just getting fucking screamed at.
So now here's what I'm gonna need. I'm gonna need all of you to make will saves again.
Okay.
All 4 of us.
Not you, Jonas, because you
Okay.
got knocked prone, and
I'm
for some
praying.
reason,
I'm being very respectful.
well, it's just because I only target 3 people a turn.
Oh, nice.
If you are prone, you get a -2 on this check.
oh,
29.
That's terrible.
26.
Okay, success. How you doing over there?
23.
Failure. Okay, so successful folks, this choir in your head, you're each going to take 10 points of mental damage from
Wow.
the cacophony in your head. However, you on a failure, Lucky, you're going to be taking 25 points of
Oh my god.
mental damage as it's just, and yeah.
How was that again?
Oh,
Oh, thank you.
yeah, I'm
pretty
here
good.
for you. All right, now it's back to the top of the order. Arthur, what do you want to try to do?
I
Spirits beseeching you.
want to walk toward the fountain.
Okay. You the pusher minus 10 feet.
Yeah, so I have 15
Ugh.
feet of movement.
Yep. You walk towards the fountain. What do you want to try to do with the fountain? What kind of check do you want to make?
Um,
A drink in it.
I'll
check?
make.
You could just try to drink the water. It's always a choice too. Yeah. I mean,
Can I do? I'll do a religion check on it.
okay. What do you want to try to kind of? What's your training in religion?
Expert.
Oh, okay. Give me a religion check. What are you trying to do with this religion check?
Oh yeah. That's a 28.
Okay.
I mean, I think I would try and glean whether drinking this would remove all this stuff.
Your religion is you remember a lot of Torak stuff. You don't remember the words, but you kind of remember some of the religious ceremony associated with this, like choir hymn.
Oh, okay.
And you think that you could at this fountain perform that religious element.
Yeah, let's fucking do it.
And it's sort of an obseance of.
I have to pee in the fountain.
Mm-hmm.
It's
That's how the
classic
dwarves do
dwarven tradition. So you do this. You perform this.
This is actually a bathroom.
It's the holy urinal.
This is the actual bathroom.
You perform this like Torag, like religious rite of observance, and it's interesting. It is a required expert, but upon doing this, all of the Goshal figures in the room stop, turn to you, and perform like a dwarven sign, like join with you in this act of prayer, and then leave,
Amazing.
drift back into the walls.
Wow. That
And
wasn't
the
fun.
pressure is off of all of you. The choir has dropped.
Did I have to drink the water?
I actually mentioned you had to like almost like do a certain anointment and
Oh.
like hum certain notes.
Oh, okay, cool.
Om Nam Shivaya. Om Nam Shivaya.
Don't worry, guys. I had this the whole time.
Wow.
That sucked.
I'm really good at this.
This,
That Gorham, you just have to.
He's so hot right now.
That Torag, sorry. You have to do some weird stuff for that guy.
You are detecting some magic. I'll let you kind of roll some stuff over. You realize that this font here is a conjuration effect that provides a constant flow of cool, fresh water.
Cool. I'll take a quick drink.
Gulp, gulp, gulp.
refill my skin.
That
Yep.
feels
Same. Fill it up.
wonderful.
I got a big headache.
Everybody,
Yeah. Are you good, bro? Oh, yeah. Wait. So we.
We did the healing.
we did some healing.
Cool.
Yeah, because it was pretty minor.
Sorry, I had to answer a door.
Took a little bit.
I like
All right.
it.
It was
Let's
the
go check
Schwann's
this door
man.
out. Take time, search the door for chaps.
Yeah,
And then
who's
for
searching for
Chaps?
Take
find some real nice
Assless
chaps.
or
Door has
otherwise.
chaps on it?
Yep, and then
Chapped door.
detect magic through the door.
No magic.
Nikolai, you got anything for my headache?
This is
Yeah, he treated wounds.
this
Oh,
is
he did.
definitely
Okay,
gonna be,
I missed that. Sorry.
Yeah,
I gave you a flask.
You
Okay,
were checking
yes.
this other
Sip of
door
this.
over here to the,
To the west,
yeah, the west door.
You don't find any traps.
Yeah, how the west wing?
Can
I'll
we
enter the door.
search it for other secrets? Like secret fucking
No patch?
No patch for that joke.
Okay.
secret doors with
I'll
treasure in them?
search
Secret
for
treasure.
secret stuff.
Secret treasure. That's a bit.
Hidden things.
Yeah, no secret. You know, I rolled searches for Joe Jonas and for Lucky. You don't find anything hidden in this room.
You're telling me there's nothing in this room?
It's a door to the west. I mean, a haunt.
But
Can
what's
I
in that
search
tiny
too?
room?
Sure.
Is
What's
it
your
more
bonus?
difficult if I search?
What's your bonus?
To perception?
Yeah.
9.
14.
You don't find anything? Ooh, you don't find anything.
There's
Uh,
something in this.
Can I
fucking-
check out the door?
Can we spend
Yeah.
more time?
Sure. Do you want to? How long do you want to spend looking?
We've spent an hour, 2 hours maybe.
Yeah, I mean,
right?
if he's healing
So
ward
if-
medics wise, then
Word
we're
medic is 10 minutes.
The hour that
Yeah.
you're not, or whatever the time amount that you're not being healed, go and sit in the
Yeah.
room with the door closed or something. see
I
what
know
happens.
there's something in here. There would not be this 4x4 for no reason.
We haven't opened the room. Did we go in the room already?
No, you haven't gone to the west. To the
To
west.
the west
No,
room.
no,
I don't
you-
think we've been in there. We haven't searched in there yet.
That's what I
that's
thought
what
we were in.
That's
Yeah,
what
yeah.
I thought
we
we were
want to open that
searching.
door and then searching it.
Oh, I was rolling checks for the checking the door for traps.
Yeah, checking the door.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
Very
Sorry.
untrapped
Sweet.
door,
Is it
Extremely
locked?
Yeah.
untrapped.
we think.
If they tell me it's not trapped, I'll just walk
Arthur, it's untrapped.
Okay.
in. Okay.
I was like, why are you all hard, like getting on
Yeah.
this so much? There was a whole thing in this
We know
room.
there's a trap.
we
on
know this door is fucked, James.
He's like,
We
how the
read
fuck
the
do they
AP.
know?
We know it.
There was a humble bundle deal. I got the PDF.
After we leave, he's like, Jane, they just went crazy over their fucking door.
This door.
They spent 12 hours looking for traps on one door.
It is going to be our worst episode yet. No, you open the door. There's a spiral staircase leading up in there.
Oh,
yeah.
great.
I specifically didn't draw it on the map, so it wouldn't give it
Oh.
away until you opened it.
That's yeah, sure.
and
Spiral
is there
staircase leading
a
up.
So we just
covered
assume
trap
this.
door at the
Nope.
top?
This one just goes up about 15, 20 feet.
Did this
Second
go
level.
to the
Well,
balcony?
30 feet up.
Hey, kitty,
Probably.
kitty, kitty.
It looks like it would go about level to the balcony, to the second floor, essentially.
I think we should have a certain kitty do a little running around
Want me
in
to
this place.
scout it out?
Sure.
Oh, shit.
I'll scout it out.
Now, do you have dark vision as a cat?
I don't think so.
Well, let me do this for you. Oh, it's yourself.
Oh, cats are hobgoblin's favorite meal.
Cat's on a stick.
Cats are back on the menu, boys.
Dark vision
Oh,
is
no.
specifically a you only thing.
The spell, maybe.
Heightened. Sorry, dude. Not yet.
It's okay.
Maybe some other time.
I mean,
I have tremor sense. I should be okay.
oh, you want a tremor sense up there as a
Yeah,
cat?
yeah,
All right. You transform. You're
yeah.
going to work your way up
I think
steps.
it's meow is the way it. Meow, meow, meow. That's when it's getting bigger.
Yeah.
So you take the steps up. You can follow them. As you're coming up, what's the range on your tremor sense?
30 feet.
All right. You come up to the top. You can feel that like you're in sort of a similarly 10 by 10 room, but there's no western wall. There's only walls to the north, south, and east. So it opens up. You can't see which wall do you want to which direction do you want to go. You can go west.
Yeah.
So you go to the west. Okay. You're in a space in which you can't see anything. You know you came from the east. Where do you want to try to go next?
South.
Okay. You work your way south and you hit a wall heading diagonally southwest.
Okay.
Where do you want to go from there?
Let's backtrack a little bit and see if we
Okay.
can go north
Well,
from there.
Okay.
They're all looking at the cat like that cat can't see shit.
That cat just ran into the wall.
Have you ever seen Robin Hood Men in Tights?
Yes, of
Oh
course.
yes.
Yes.
Oh yes.
Lincoln, what are you doing up there? I'm
Guessing?
listening.
Yeah.
I'm guessing no one's coming.
That's what I'm getting.
So good.
Okay, you find a passage to the north. You go about starting back at sort of let's call like 0 point, 10 feet, 5 feet west of the spiral staircase. You go about 10 feet north of there and hit another wall.
Okay.
Just a wall in the north. So you could go south, east, or west.
East.
You go east and you can feel it opening up and you feel something tremor sense in this room.
Okay.
And you hear, "What is that? I don't know. We'll go look for it. It's probably nothing. It doesn't sound big." You're only hearing one thing in this room.
Oh, I know. what
Oh,
this
shit.
is.
Yes, me too.
Okay. I'm going to slink back towards the stairs.
Okay, work your way down.
How far was that?
10, 15 feet.
Yeah, not very far.
Oh, okay.
You work your way back down there.
Yes.
Meow, 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 meow.
Meow 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 meow.
Meow, meow, meow.
Sounds like some trouble up there. Potential ogres.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Because ogres are two-headed, right?
That's two-faced
Or
ogres.
two-faced.
Or Etten.
And
Etten.
Yeah.
That's it.
Etten.
Ettins.
That's not in character, probably.
Well,
but
because I said it was the
Maybe.
king. And
Actually,
then
I would say
I might
that
know
probably is. You come back and you're like, so, no, it's a
probably,
Ethan.
probably in that.
It's
Um,
two heads, one body.
I feel like I forget this every time we play, but I have gone to dying
You've been healed outside of
to
combat.
I'm
You're
a
good
wounded
again.
one,
Treat-
so I'm no longer
yeah.
wounded or
Yeah,
anything.
you know.
else.
Yeah.
once you treat wounds, you're good.
Once you treat wounds outside of combat.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I have to get told that every single time.
Or
we
you're
play.
magically healed to full.
It's very dark.
Well, I
No,
can't
no, if
be
you're
healed
at-
to full.
If you're at full for 10 minutes,
Oh, yeah,
I
yeah, yeah.
can't be
Oh,
at
yeah,
full
so it's
Yeah.
right
gotta be-
now, though.
but you've been
Oh,
treated
You've been
wounds,
treated wounds.
you're
Mhm.
fine.
Yeah.
Cool.
Mechanically, just know that like if you make it out of combat and have time, that clock is no longer ticking. Basically,
Nice.
So what do we want to do with that information?
I say
don't know.
we-
It's dark, so we would need to bring a light, and which would make us very visible to anything else that might be up there.
Do you
But
wanna
I
just-
only sense,
Enter
That
on the
thing.
base level of the big room.
I don't like that at all.
or do we want to go back to the heart?
I feel, man, I really just want to leave him alone. I don't know why.
Or do we want to go through? What is this door over here?
That's outside.
yeah, that's
that's
the like
outside.
that's
Yeah.
the cliff ascent. Up.
Okay, okay.
Mm.
That you all were like, nah, we're good.
Yeah,
A harpy would
I could have done it.
be a problem later because they are aerial combatants. If we could take them out before the combat begins,
Yeah,
it
but
might
don't
help.
you think if we try and fight them in that, they'll just like start flying and fight us that way?
I
So
mean,
that we're
But
Versus
we'll be
some
fighting
still.
just them and not them
Yeah.
and
I
everyone
have
else.
That's
some
true.
anti-air magic.
and if they want to come get us, they'd have to come down.
All right, let's go fuck up some
Potentially.
harpies.
Let's go fuck up some
The hobgoblins
harpies.
did say like they did kind of let you know that like the whole rest of the outpost is underground or like in the mountain.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Well, the harpies are looking for the dragon.
I feel like this general amorphous thing, I couldn't give it a name. I'll just represent it with letters X and P, would be boosted were we to take out those other creatures as
You
well.
know, Yes.
For what it's worth, I will give
If
you
there's
credit
one
for
thing I
defeating
learned
it.
as a kid, that's true.
I will give you credit if you clear the rest of this. You don't have to clear every room to get XP for everything. If you
Yeah.
defeat this outpost, any room you don't hit, you will give XP as though
Any
defeating.
magic items we won't get though.
And harpies are magic.
I mean,
They just be carrying trunks.
you could,
Gold full of weapons.
Trunks. Gold.
10th ranked magic.
They're going to have like
items,
1d2.
I mean,
James looks so frustrated right
you
now.
could just
This
go.
is amazing.
You could just go to detect magic through the.
I know.
Yeah.
He did.
Hatch.
He didn't detect it.
Okay,
I
then,
didn't take
then
anything
let's leave
through
him
the hatch.
alone.
Yeah.
Let's leave him alone.
I kind of agree. I
We're
think
gonna
we
have
just
to-
leave him.
We're gonna have to do something about the visual situation. Though.
Sure.
I feel as though
I mean, you all have magical light.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
just you
I
didn't
just
want
mean
it as
it's
a
we're
cat.
not going to be very sneaky once we
Mhm.
get past this point.
Sure. And now, once again, the Hobgoblin told you that basically there's only 3 things in the second, like, indoor floors of the outpost. Something or someone called Negrundi, the, like, throne room of Hargulka, and the other Hobgoblins.
but they are referred to as Nargrandi
Mhm.
as a them, right?
They were non-specific.
Or as a plural.
They were non-specific.
Perfect person.
Let's go up this
So I
thing.
say we
then.
go kill the ant
Yeah.
You want to go up this stairway?
Yeah, let's go up
Yeah.
the stairwell.
Okay.
or the etin.
We do need some light though.
I have a sword.
Yeah.
We all
I
have,
like to
Oh,
just.
yeah, that's
I
true.
just say we just send Arthur. Just,
and I have
like,
dark
just,
vision.
We just
You
roll right up
got
behind
it.
him. Let's just do it.
Let's go.
Yeah.
So just stormtroop up, bust in.
Yeah.
And I'll be like
I think we gotta.
screaming
I mean, I'll stealth.
like all the Jotun stuff. Like, hey guys, you're never gonna forget this. Like, this is so hilarious. Like something
We
ridiculous.
killed your friends.
You're gonna bon mod him from the bottom of the stairs.
No, I'm just gonna like talk to him like I'm a troll.
All right. So you storm up the stairs.
Mm-hmm.
Piece of shit.
Just stealthily.
Not that kind of troll.
Stealthily.
I do.
Okay. So we were all, I was drawing the room for combat. Jason was going to the bathroom, and Jane's like, I'm going to roll Jason's initiative for him. Walks over here, picks up a d20 for the first time in months.
And what do you think happened, audience?
Yeah. That fucking one. Now I have to buy new dice.
You just made Jason have to burn a patch.
I
Jason's
did
been a
burn a
patch
patch.
on his own
I'm not using that
initiative.
shit.
All right. Real
funny.
quick, what's your initiative? Since we're so on top of it, I'm not even going to hit
That's
that.
incredible.
25.
28.
Was someone scouting?
Yes.
27.
26.
26. Arthur, what are you?
25.
28,
25.
27, 26, 25. That's our initiatives.
So Lucky,
That's
you have to be
hilarious.
28.
28.
And Jonas, what did you have?
28.
Can't take you anywhere.
I had 27.
Okay, 27. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay,
Nikolai
28.
had 26.
Nikolai had 26.
Arthur had 25.
My protector
And
tree.
What did Jonas have? 24?
28.
28.
28.
Jesus. So who's in fucking first? This is so.
Jonas
Who's
is
on first?
28.
This number, I
Okay,
feel like for the
Jonas,
first
Lucky,
time
Nikolai,
today,
Arthur.
Yes, correct.
God damn.
Every
28,
other
27,
combat
26,
I've been
25.
last.
Who's on first?
All right.
That's exactly what was happening. It
So
was
you
the
come
who's
up
on
around
first
these.
of
Yeah, yeah.
D&D.
You come up around the corner and you look into this room, 20 feet wide, north south by 35 feet east.
This
No,
is
that can't
the
be
worst
right.
positioning. I
5,
can't
10,
see shit.
15, 30. No, that is 20 by 30, almost like 40 feet east west. You see this room full of gnawed bones everywhere across it, while shelves on the eastern wall hold a collection of several heads, some from animals, but others seemingly humanoid. Standing down near the east wall, would you please place this there for me? You see a troll.
You're telling me there's human heads in here?
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
What the
This troll, no, you know how most of the other trolls have been really hunched over?
Yeah.
This one stands fully tall, more than 15 feet.
Believes in himself.
2 heads both rotate, looking over the group
Like an
of
owl?
you. No,
Seems
they're
like-
eyes.
No. That
I was
is
like, oh,
that's
shit.
a great
Squeezing
question.
I'm backing out, man.
And it says, let me check the languages, in Jotun. Ah, intruders.
What?
He said we don't belong here.
Oh.
He's not wrong.
You don't belong
And-
here.
yes.
This is our place now.
Oh.
And its first head has initiative.
Interesting. Okay.
It's not fair. They share the same body.
And so it will use its first movement to move 30 feet towards you.
Does this go Jira?
Exactly how much you needed.
All right, how far away does that put you? Is that exactly up
It's
to
exactly
the
up to him.
I'm actually
I
gonna.
trust what Jared
no,
says.
I'm not going to.
No, the room's,
actually really
the room's
want to, but-
35, so it should be 5 feet back. I don't know. Is that correct, Jared? Is that 30
Yeah,
feet?
because it's large.
Oh, yeah. So it boom, 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 runs across the room, this giant club in hand,
Wait, is it 5 feet back now then?
No.
Oh, okay.
because its
If it was
base is already
against the
wide.
wall. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's only 5 feet. He still has 5 more feet of
So he
movement.
makes it all the way up to you.
Yeah.
He's going to bite his first head down at you and bring it down in a big fucking chomp.
Wow.
So if their initiatives have
Had a club and it just had to bite you.
separate roles, like when he's
kind of
when
insulting.
the one head is running up, is the other one just like
Yeah, exactly.
It's asleep.
Completely limp.
It's asleep.
30 to hit you, Arthur, as it tries to bite you.
Yeah, that's a hit.
damn.
Not a crit.
Okay,
hit.
let me get the second D12 out.
It kind of looks like something you see on Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
All right, this is going to be 14 points of damage,
Okay.
and that's its turn.
It's
You know, that's the first head's
That
turn.
part of it. Yeah.
Each head gets 2 actions and 1 reaction.
Oh,
like
that's
it.
cool.
It's so fucking cool.
Yeah.
All right, Jonas, it's your turn. This
Jonas is going
fucking
to recall
troll.
knowledge.
Okay. Society
using
check.
Society plus
What's your
10, please,
bonus?
sir.
Okay. What do you want to know?
I want to know weaknesses.
So you clock this, and you know what? It does appear to be, well, similar. You kind of remember some stuff to trolls. It doesn't have the electricity weakness, but it has fire, and its regeneration is deactivated by acid or fire. But it's
Acid or
only,
fire?
but only weak to fire.
Okay, cool. In that case, I am going to
That's your first bit.
Caustic Blast.
nice.
What's,
Reflex save, please.
how close to you are? How close to you are? How close to this thing are you? Jesus Christ!
10
Where-
feet.
Looks like 10 feet.
10 feet?
2
Okay.
squares.
Alcohol.
Yeah,
I had a drink.
yeah,
So
but
funny.
what was in it? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Mm-hmm.
Stop.
Yeah.
He said,
Reflex save, please.
Well, first, reactive strikes from both heads.
Oh,
One with the
wow.
club, one with the claw.
Wow.
Really?
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
It's a
Wow.
fighter.
that seems.
Excessive.
You're in reach.
While it's swing at me, I'm tapping Arthur on the shoulder, be like, "See
I
how
duck.
useful that is.
No.
See
All
how
right.
useful that is."
The club is the yellow die. The claw is the white die.
Yeah,
Burn
We're in the
both
back
their
like, yeah, there it
reactions.
is.
Ooh, this is pretty good. Okay, so the club's going to swing in for 33.
Oh my God.
Hold on. 33 minus 20 is 3. It's a hit.
It's
it a
gotta be a
crit?
crit.
Yeah, it's a crit.
So that's going to cancel your.
So-
oh, no, that only cancels.
Movement.
No, that interrupts.
It'll
that'll-
interrupt.
that-
Wait.
And then,
Liberating step
Okay.
on that.
and then the claw is going to hit at 28.
Wait. Because should one trigger fully, because he gets liberating
They
step,
both trigger on the same thing. The same action triggers both.
so the step would have to come after.
I guess you're right. They would happen in order because it's being hit by this first one. So you
Which
could move it
I
out of way of the
react
second.
to.
Yeah. So they both spend their reaction.
Yeah. So he can step away.
I'm gonna use
Yeah.
Magic's the stack rules.
Just back me
5 feet away.
horizontally. Yeah, right there is good.
All right. So it is gonna cancel your spell,
Yeah.
and you'll
But the second hit will uncancel it, right?
the second hit won't hit because
Yeah.
it'll be out of range now.
Right.
I think it's
you
in
won't
there.
take
It's
the second
deep.
reaction.
It's player core 3, probably.
What?
with the
The
When you
rule
get the spell
upcoming.
back.
Well, don't worry about it today.
You're making a joke, and I'm losing. Oh,
James is hammered.
I had a drink. All right. So this is going to be 26 points of damage. from the
Reduced by
crit.
7.
Yep. So
Okay,
19
26
points.
minus 7 is not a crit.
I got a lot out
Bam.
of that
I
reaction,
actually
actually.
probably
That's
take
great.
healing. Did you say
Jesus.
26, James?
19 total after the
19 total.
reduction.
Thank
Yeah.
you, sir.
Bam! Slams into you.
I don't like it. That's
You've
the
got
end of my
an
turn, and
action
I'm sad.
left.
Nope.
Was it? You get 2 actions
I
to cast a
recalled
spell.
the knowledge.
Oh yeah, you're right.
And my spell was canceled.
All right, lucky.
Well, this thing hits fucking hard.
Yes, it does.
Oh yeah, it's so awesome.
Don't move.
No, I'm moving. I'm getting
But
out
both
of there.
of those reactions are used right
I'm
now.
moving
Yeah.
next
Sure.
to,
That's good
to
news.
Nikolai,
Okay, moving up next to Nikolai, or
Yep.
back next to Nikolai, I should
about
say.
15 feet away.
Oh, so again, Jonas is the tank. You're welcome.
Yeah, thank you.
I burned up both reactions.
And I'm going to fire at the dude.
Now it's just Arthur standing next to this
Oh.
thing.
You know who's going to make an appearance next week.
Smappy the frog.
the frog.
They're giving a tree, not taking a tree.
It's off guard to you.
23.
Because it's off guard, that hits.
That's what I was
Wonderful.
Wait, why is it off guard?
Stealth.
Yeah, I
Oh,
was
right.
stealthing.
Lucky still snuck up. Lucky's lucky.
Gotcha.
And the perception DC on this thing is, it's fine.
It has 4 eyes.
15 damage.
Okay.
Second attack.
Dun-dun-dun-dun. This is the boss fight playlist we made.
Sure.
How much damage? 15?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then a 21, I'm pretty sure is a miss.
21. Because it's off guard is a miss. Damn it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
Just
Wait,
barely.
how bad was your roll?
It wasn't bad. I rolled an 11.
Okay.
All right. Nikolai.
Nikolai will cast.
Basically, any big fun creatures, I'm going to use this
Yeah,
combat
it's really cool. I
playlist.
like it.
Bless.
Oh, shit.
So 15-foot emanation. All the allies around us, all of us,
Are getting
+1 to
Plus one.
attack.
All right. That seems
All right,
good.
cool.
Seems
And
great.
then I shall try to undo
That's
Jane's evil
that's
magic. By
plus
rolling a
1
20
to
on this.
hit, or
Are you rolling an attack?
Yes.
Okay.
that's +1 on a 2 hit.
Would you
Am
roll?
I understanding that right?
Not a 1, but I'm a 19.
Yeah, it's a miss.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's-
I'm not going to hit the button for that.
Yeah.
That's +1 on a 2
You broke
attack,
it, Jane.
or
Correct.
okay,
On anything that's an attack roll. So,
So-
trips.
This was
or-
Nolan's.
okay.
All right, Arthur, your turn.
I imagine this thing's large.
Oh, yes, for sure.
I am kind of thinking about tripping it though.
Do it.
Do
Nothing
it.
more
All right,
liberating.
let's give it a shot.
This is an attack roll. This is supposed to be a +1.
Yeah. That's
is good.
athletics. Is that right?
Yeah, and that's and
Yep.
tripping is against reflex. All right,
Well,
Okay.
It's not bad.
That's a 29.
that's a trip.
Let's go.
Skadoosh.
Let's go.
You knock
on
this thing down. with
Your
the first
fucking
hit.
faces.
And I'm going to attack it.
You sweep the leg. Sword is up now, flaming.
Yeah. Oh,
that's
baby.
so good. Yes.
27.
Jesus, that's a hit.
Do I still get the +1,
Yeah,
right?
it's to
So
everything.
28. Not that it matters.
Yeah, not a crit. But definitely a hit.
That's 12, 16 base, 5 fire.
Becomes 15. You check. Yeah, 15.
Yeah,
You should turn regeneration off.
Jane just messaged me, and she's right that Arthur has learned the usefulness of tripping from Ari.
You
Yeah.
probably like
That's a fact.
there's probably like a little side cut, and it's exactly like Ari's same body motion. A little less quick, a little less effective, but Arthur does just exactly do the Ari trip, flip around, stab. You still have one action left.
But he
Yeah.
just tells us not to say anything.
I
Don't tell
think
Ari
what I'm
this.
going to do is move around the other side.
Oh, sort of like
Yeah.
set up a flank.
Yeah.
Okay, so you move around to the back.
I will be.
Yeah, thank you, Trent, for managing pawns over there.
You just blew my mind by turning it sideways. I was like, how are we going to solve this
No,
problem?
I know. I was like, wait a
So
second.
tall.
Yeah.
The
So I
troll-
moved around it, so I'm setting up a flank.
Troll head to you. And it's going to stand up for its first action. Controlling its legs. This is the one that doesn't have the club. So it's gonna take it's gonna use its head, it's just gonna bite down at you. The bite's good.
Yeah.
Here we come. Jaws.
The bite is obviously good.
32.
Oh
God
my
damn.
god. That is a crit.
Wow.
Oh yes. God, it's good to be the GM.
This thing's strong.
So
Oh,
when the
that's a
hobgoblin
good
said,
roll.
don't come in here, they meant it.
No, they meant the room beneath.
Oh.
But that's fine. That's gonna be 32 points of damage.
Okay.
However,
That's fine.
that's its entire turn. The problem is that it's now head 1's turn. And you're gonna have to tune in next week to find out what it does.
I'm not coming back.
I'm gonna die.
Smappy, save
I'm done.
us.
I'm gonna
I'm not
die.
playing anymore. Haha.
I'm going to die in the next episode.
Make a backup.
Are we still talking while James is trying to stop the episode?
I
I'll
don't
just
know.
let it roll.
Let's
yeah,
just,
cool. I like it.
I don't know. For real though, if we don't come back, you can't kill us. Start our own show.
The Live to Die podcast is a production of Live to Die Gaming. Follow us on social media at Live to Die Pod. Want to support us? Check us out at patreon.com/live to die pod. Thanks for listening. Tune in next week for more.